If there was any worry that the outrage over alleged cheating in this month's parliamentary elections was still burning, it disappeared quickly. For much of the afternoon, anti-government demonstrators in Moscow streamed in by the tens of thousands, determined that their numbers alone can change Russia.
Our government, they cannot ignore our demands.
It's like this water is boiling. There's more and more steam inside of this pot. And if you ignore it, the pot will explode.
The government this week proposed a long list of political reforms, but it won't budge on demands to hold a new vote. Its proposals have done nothing to blunt the outpouring of scorn for Prime Minister Vladimir Putin and his plans to run for president in March next year. Do you want Vladimir Putin to become the new president? The crowd was asked. Niet was the thundering response. There were also anti-government rallies across the country, including in St. Petersburg. There's no question now that the opposition can draw huge crowds in the biggest cities, but for this to transform into a national movement that could challenge the government, analysts say it will have to expand beyond its core, the urban young and the professional class.
It is a very important layer which is politically active, which in a certain sense is showing the way to the rest of the country, but still it's a very limited layer.
20 years ago, on Christmas Day, 1991, Mikhail Gorbachev resigned as president of the Soviet Union. The country ceased to exist on the next day. 2 decades later, Russia is still struggling to define its political future. Norman Hermont, ABC News, Moscow.